All right, this one I call purpose. God has uniquely created each and every last one of us to be a phenomena. Did I say that right? We are all unique. There has never been one of you before. There will never be one of you again. God has designed each of us for a divine purpose that only we can fulfill. I think a lot of times we have a lot of dissatisfaction in life as Christians because we are not living according to the purpose that God has called us to live according to, which is for his purpose at the end of the day. And I want to give you a word picture to think about that. Imagine if imagine if all the appliances in your kitchen came alive at night. They all came alive like something out of a Toy Story movie or something. Now imagine if your toaster in your kitchen could talk to each other. And imagine if the waffle maker went over to the toaster and was like, bruh, you need to make a waffle. And imagine if the toaster bought into, I need to make a waffle. I ain't talking about them little Eggo waffles. I'm talking about them real waffles that only a waffle maker can make. Tell me how well that toaster would perform if it started to try to make waffles just like the waffle maker. And if it looked at itself and its failure of making waffles when it compared itself to the waffle maker, imagine how that toaster would feel. It would feel bad for performing that which it was not designed to do if it bought into the agenda of the waffle maker. Now, life is the same way for most of us Christians. We become born, we go to school, we go to elementary, we get good grades so we can get into a good middle school, we get good grades so we can get into a good high school, so we can get good grades to get into a college so we can get a good job and pay bills and go to work and pay bills and buy cars and go to work and pay bills, including that new car, and go to work and pay bills and buy a house and go to work and pay bills so we can pay the bills that we've been had, plus that new car and that new home. Is that your purpose? No wonder you're miserable. Think about how you felt before you came into a saving knowledge of God. Think about all the things you filled your life with, but you had a God-shaped hole in your heart that everything you put in, the relationships, the alcohol, the money, the popularity, the pride of life, right? the lust of the flesh, right? All those things you put in, you were never fulfilled. And then you came into a relationship with Jesus and you knew this is what I've been missing. This is who I've been missing. Okay, so now you're saved. But now it's time for holiness and maturity. God is calling us to bear fruit. And we all bear fruit in a specific way based upon how God has designed us, and he's designed us in a way to carry out the purpose that we are uniquely and divinely created to carry out. And so now as a Christian, you might be thinking, is this it? Go to work, pay bills, go to church, go to work, pay bills, go to church, go to work, pay bills. Where's your fruit? You have a purpose. Find that purpose. That can be done by saying, God, who have you designed me to be? Look at the talents that God has given you. Don't be a toaster trying to make waffles. Because I bet if that toaster convinced that waffle maker to make toast, that waffle maker would suck at it. And I think in this worldly system that we live in, we've been convinced to form our identity in something worldly when really our identity should be formed in our God and who he's called us to be. Hope that blesses you. See you on the next one.